What's going on, guys? Dominic Gibbs here, and this video I've had in the works for a little while now. It's just been kind of hard getting around to filming, considering the fact that I've been buried. Literally buried. Like, I almost couldn't get out of my bed this morning because of all the homework that I've had to do. Plus, I haven't had much time to record because I've been doing my exam for video production, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's just get to the main gist of this video. So, I asked you guys on Instagram, would you want to see a video explaining why I should play high school hockey? And well, the majority of you can obviously see the result. And then I put out another poll, which was really just an opinion-based question. And I said if I ever got the chance to play, where would I want to play? And a lot of you said Granville. And I can't blame you because Granville's system is really freaking good at hockey. I'm pretty sure someone told me the record was 23-2 last season. I'm fairly certain, if there was a team that was better than them, Jesus. Let's just get this out of the way right now, okay? I started playing hockey 8 months ago, okay? Now, I'm not saying that, I should immediately deserve to be on a hockey team. That's not what this gist of this video was about, okay? It's not about that. What this video was about is me just kind of venting about my frustrations, about the way that the rules are set up. Now, I actually asked my athletic director, or the school's athletic director, and I asked him, why does it co-op with anybody? And he told me that, and I asked him why. He said it was because if a school were to co-op with us, they would have to jump into a higher bracket or conference. And my instant reaction was, that's pathetic. A lot of you don't know this, but my school, Wyoming, we're in the top conference, the OK conference. Now, I'm not sure, I'm not sure really I'm not sure how the alignments are set up, but I know that if a team were to co-op with us, or a school, I should say, were to co-op with us, they'd have to be put in our conference / bracket / whatever the hell you want to call it, because I don't feel like going into looking up what the exact term of the name or whatever it is. A lot of you don't know this, but my school, Wyoming, we're in the top conference, the OK conference. Now, I'm not sure, I'm not sure how the alignments are set up, but I know that if a team were to co-op with us, or a school, I should say, were to co-op with us, they'd have to be put in our conference / bracket / whatever the hell you want to call it, because I don't feel like going into looking up what the exact term of the name or whatever it is. So, a couple months before that, I asked our athletic director again, what are my options? Because I want to play high school hockey. And he just flat out told me he can't. And I said, why? Well, the rules are set up to whereas I can't play a high school sport unless I go to that high school. Now, as many of you know, I'm in my junior year, and I'm not just going to transfer to another school for my final year of high school just to try out for a team that I'm not even going to make. And I even told my mom this, because she told me, listen, if you really want to go and play hockey, all I got to do is sign the papers. And I'm like, no, Mom, I love you, but no, that is not required, and here's the reason why. If I chose to go somewhere to Granville or Hudsonville or Jenison or any school that had hockey, hell, I'm pretty sure the closest ones, EK is not close, but I'm pretty sure the closest ones, either Byron Center or Granville, and I actually have a buddy who plays for Byron Center. Shout out to Nick Shepherds. I told my mom, listen, the only way that I'm going to transfer to another school for my last year of high school, is if I knew for a fact that I was good enough and I was one of the best players in the state in order to play for a high school team. That is the only way. I am not going to have my mom sign papers for me to go to a school that I'm not even going to get a chance to play hockey at. Now, I'm not saying that, I just won't be able to try out, which I will if I go to the school, but if I'm not going to make the team, there's no point in really trying to move to another school. It's honestly best if I just stick with certain options and stay at Wyoming. Now, again, the rules say that in order to play a high school sport like hockey for a school, you have to go to that school and take a class. And I'm here to tell you right now, that rule is bullshit! Our school doesn't offer that program. Now, I was actually talking with the Granville varsity hockey head coach about this, and he basically set it out like this. Listen, the rules, they're put in place so that high schools don't recruit. For example, if they were to recruit you. And he said that to me, and my instant reaction almost was, good luck with that. A school recruiting me, a 16-year-old black kid who makes YouTube videos about a minor league hockey team. They ain't recruiting me, son. No, that's not happening. But I understand why. You can't have high school sports end up like the NBA. And what I mean by that is, everyone's going to try and make a super team. You know what I mean by that? It's kind of what the Warriors have. They have all these great players, and they win championships, and you already know who's going to win the championship once the season starts. Like, yeah, I understand why the rules are in place there. Because, like, leave it up to some schools to try and create a super team. Now, I would say that while the rules that are in place suck, I can understand it because you can't have teams that are just blowing out other schools game in, game out, and just have virtually a free ticket to the playoffs and to a title game. I understand that. What I am saying is that the rules need to be just not changed altogether, but I do think that there needs to be some little tweaks and twinges so that people that can't play a certain sport, this isn't even about hockey anymore, really. If people want to play a certain sport that their school doesn't offer, there should be a rule letting them play for another high school. Now, I'm not saying that it can just be a given, anybody can play for anybody. No, what I'm saying is, like, there has to be certain restrictions. Like, I'm not just going to go out and say, like, oh, they should completely change the rules. There should be absolutely, like, anybody can play anywhere. No, because if that was the case, then some teams, I don't even think, would have high school hockey teams. What I'm saying is, if Wyoming is right next to Byron Center, if Wyoming is right next to Granville, well, kind of next to Granville, kind of. But if Wyoming is right next to Byron Center, or if this school could co-op with Wyoming, what I am saying is that I should be able to play. Now, the thing about this is, I'm making this entire video and I'm making an argument like I deserve to play for a high school team. Listen, I don't. I suck. Every time I shoot at the net, it goes either too low, I shoot it wide, or I hit the crossbar, which is actually pretty common if you come and watch me, which I'm not asking any of you to do because that's just a waste of your time and it's a waste of mine. But what I am saying is, I should at least be given a chance just like a lot of other kids. But guess what? A lot of other kids aren't saying this because they go to a school that has a hockey team. And the reason why is because there was obviously a demand for it. There's not going to be a demand in Wyoming for high school hockey. I'm guaranteeing that right now. I'm willing to bet that I'm willing to bet that not even 1/4 of my school would want a hockey team. And I understand that because guess what? Hockey's expensive, okay? My boy Ryan, his dad, which was the principal at my old school, the junior high, he had to pay like $1,000 for helmet, gloves, pants, jersey, socks, a travel bag. Like, good Lord, if my mom had to pay that much money for me to play hockey, I honestly think she would pass out. She'd wake back up, she'd slap me in the face, pass out, and repeat the cycle all over again. That's this video. If you're pissed off about it, screw you, because I don't care. I had to get this out of my system. I had to let it out. I just had to kind of address the situation. I thought that, it would, just getting it out of my system. Maybe some of you agree with me. Maybe some of you think I'm batshit crazy and I'm out of my mind. I don't really care because at the end of the day, I know what I want and I don't really give a damn about anybody else's opinion, so yeah. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you really like it, click subscribe. Peace out, go Griffs, and I'm going to the Griffins hockey game tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean Saturday, because by the time that I'm recording this, it's Thursday, December 13th, and by the time I get to editing and uploading this, it will be Friday, December 14th. So, yeah, just comment down below if you agree, comment down below if you don't agree. I'll respond to anything, really, because I do not get comments that often. So, peace out, and go Griffs.